What is up, everyone? It's your boy Chris back with another unboxing and review. So today we have the Robin from DC Rebirth. So this is Damian Wayne. We got the hood. Looks like we have some more accessories. You know how I feel. I've been dinging these guys on accessories, but this thing looks pretty cool. So this was purchased most likely at Walmart. Was where I get most of my figures. So let me if you're new to the series, I'll tell you how we rate these things. We open them, we look at them, play with them a little bit. We rate them on sculpt, articulation, playability, quality, and accessories. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up and see how it goes. So got my handy dandy razor blade. Let's slice it open. There's one. There's two. And then there's three. Alright. Actually, that's a pretty, before I open it up, check out that graphic. That's a pretty dope graphic. So you see a bunch of the young sidekicks in the reflection of his batarangs or his star or whatever it is. That's pretty cool. Alright. I don't have that many Robin figures, but this Robin figure, I like the angry mean mug on his face, and let's see if I can just snap it without. I'll cut it with my razor blade here. All right, we got one band holding it. Let's pop it out of the blister pack. Check out that mug, that mean mug on Robin's face. This figure, ooh, and the laces almost feel like they're real. That is pretty cool. You got the soft cape, you got the soft tunic, soft laces. This is a good use of the soft materials on this thing. That is pretty cool. All right, so initial snap judgment on this Robin. This thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. Look at Lawrence. Look at how pouchy that belt is. So pouchy. Pretty dope. All right. You know, I know we said this about some of the other figures, but this figure, the sculpt on this figure is really. This might be my favorite sculpt. Not necessarily my favorite figure, but one of my favorite sculpts, because just the attention to detail on the R, on the face, especially on the face, the mixed materials, the laces on the boots, the cape, the tunic. The sculpt, this thing gets a 9 for sculpt. That's a pretty high rating, but this is a pretty cool figure. Let's check out articulation. So we have obviously wrist, elbow, arm, and then full shoulder. No torso articulation, which seems like it's a little bit missing for this guy. And no double knee articulation. Only one knee joint. You see that? We got ankle, we have toe. Only one toe though. It's kind of weird, right? But yeah, the torso doesn't even spin. Wow, fixed torso. That's rare for a McFarlane figure, especially one that should be so malleable, so flexible. But I mean, the articulation is decent though for what it is, and I think you still can do a ton of poses. Oh no, it is two. It is two. This one was just frozen. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, all right. Let's give what do you guys think? 8 on articulation. Okay. Next is playability. So the thing with this, what I think is pretty cool, is that even though you have a lot of articulation, I'll lower this down just a little bit so you can see, the joints feel good. So you can actually, has pretty good playability, so it can actually stand up on its own, which is rare for a McFarlane. That's pretty cool. This thing is, this is one of the better McFarlane figures that I've seen. I mean, because it can stand on its own, because I feel like the articulation yields for you to have actual play, decent play, I'm going to give this an 8 on playability. Next is quality. I mean, we all talked about the mixed soft materials. We talked about the expression. We talked about the R. We talked about this, all the details. I mean, the only thing we had was a stiff, was a stiff toe joint. But once I moved it once, it's fine. This thing gets a 9 on quality. Next, last one is articulation. I'm sorry, not articulation. Accessories. What am I thinking? So, a lot of times what you're seeing with these figures is you're getting one accessory. But this, you get 2 of these ninja stars. Can you guys see that? They're pretty cool. And a sword, which I'm going to pop out right now. Which sword is actually huge. Look at the size of the sword compared to Robin. Let's see how he grips it. And he grips it. He grips it tight. I mean, this is a good figure. I'm giving this a 7 on accessories. So let's see. So we'll give it a total. So let's recap what we did. Sculpt 9, articulation 8, playability 8, quality 9, accessories. I'm gonna bump that up to an 8 because you do get 2 of these as well as the sword. So that's pretty good. And then obviously, because it's our McFarlane, you get the card and the stand. Well, the figure like this, it stands on its own, which is awesome. So I'm gonna bump that accessories up to 8. So that's 8. That's 3 8s is 24, plus 2 9s is 18. That leaves us with 42. 42. This is the highest figure we've rated, and I think it explains why. I mean, I would play with this. I mean, I'm going to play with this figure. Let's not even mince words. I'm definitely going to play with this figure. This figure, it just begs to be played with because you can do all the stuff you want. He can do the actions. He can do the motions. It looks great. It's going to look great in your case. McFarlane, if you're watching, which I hope you are, send me some figures. But this has been the highest rated figure so far. It's not necessarily my favorite, but overall, based on the Chris scale, this is the highest figure. Go figure. All right, guys. So that's been the review of the unboxing review of the DC Rebirth Robin. This thing is awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me give you guys a close-up one more time of everything that's around. Usually, I don't do this, but this thing is so freaking cool. So cool. 42, highest rated figure in the game so far. Highest rated figure that I reviewed so far, and honestly, you know, I have a lot of McFarlane figures in my collection, and this one has just been, this one's just amazing. This is great. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.